Check
Pastille,
Pastille, Kachao, etc. But yeah, Dot has returned to the team for the final series. So maybe there's some Dot fans happy to see him return to Winter Bears. But yeah, unfortunately, Zoom Zigzag will not be playing in the final series today.
All right, well, let's see what Winter Bear can pull off here. I mean, what would you sort of say is the highlight here from Winter Bear's lineup? Like, what have they got that's going to be pretty strong for them?
I think it's going to be that explosive entry to a fight that they can have with just Tiny, Snapfire, and Tusk. If these three heroes surprise into the breach and suddenly, blow up the CK or the Mars before they get off their own explosive damage, it could help. But yeah, the lanes need to go really well for them to ride that wave. Because if the lanes are difficult, their ability to push out lanes and recover into the game, it is a little bit more difficult. It's why these lineups are high risk, high reward. And if you crush the lanes, sure, you can play quickly around the map, but it is very difficult when you're playing into the lanes of sustain from Into the Breach. They're often hard lanes to crack.
Let's see if we get any action around the bounty rune. See if Winter Bear want to try and grab this one. Looks like Into the Breach aren't going to throw much more out than just a blast. 2 for 2 on the bounty runes.
3 for 1.
Oh, 3 for 1. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
It's Dot. He's
indeed, Dot. He might not be tagged up, of course, as WB, but indeed he's 3 for 1. All right. That's always nice. Can make the difference, especially some of these lanes like the mid. So we're going to have Pastille on the Snapfire against Xantix Mars. How do you reckon we're going to see this one going? Can you do pretty well as a mid snap against a Mars?
I think this is going to be it's an okay lane. I think Pastille with a couple levels can be quite annoying. And I think there's a massive kill threat. If Snap gets 6 before Mars is high enough level, he can just cookie into a long-range Monomer Kisses to be able to kill him off. But no, I think this is one of the better Snapfire lanes to actually punish the Mars a little bit. And a lot of lag, unfortunately, for Winter Bears. I'll quickly do a ping check.
Yeah, have a look. See what sort of ping there.
Running the numbers. All right, so we got ourselves 127 for Phantasma. Kachao's got 116. Yeah, around about 100 to 90, kind of in that range.
Okay.
Not 190, of course. That's a bit extreme.
That's the top lane. Actually going to make a bit of a move onto J4. The tag team, it's a good amount of damage, but they're able to turn with the stun and the blast onto Kachal. Otsuka not quite able to run him down all the way. Both teams getting rather low. Kachal, he's not afraid to step back up. But, Into the Breach will have another set of bursts to throw out again.
This is a strong lane from Into the Breach. CK plus anyone they can be lane dominators. It really brings out the damage. No, I think Into the Breach, they just have such strong side lanes no matter what. Like if you step out of position, one of the weaknesses of Venge is you don't really have laning presence. You're just kind of like awkwardly trying to farm with your 54 damage, and that is kind of being seen here. Only the 1 CS so far, now 2 on the Vengeful Spirit.
And what's sort of the build nowadays for the offlane Venge? You still just trying to get the Ags online early?
Yeah, I feel that's the case pretty much. Just some treads, maybe like drum Ags, maybe even like a little Mage Slayer situation if you want to be cheeky, but Manta, kind of that vibe. But yeah, Ags is kind of fundamental for the offlane Venge.
Again, top lane. They're going to try to get aggressive once more onto Kachal. Not enough to take him out still, though. Still able to walk this one off Winter Bear, keep their offlane Venge alive.
These lanes are so annoying. Like, no matter what lane we look in, there's just spells being thrown out non-stop.
Oh, Chessie's low.
He's dead.
There we go. First blood for Winter Bear. Phantasma able to get him with the Shukuchi and punish Chessie whilst he was burst low there by the damage of reality.
That's perfect stuff, especially, they got the wand and the stick on the safe lane. They're just farming up the stack, so Chessie posturing very aggressively, but they got plenty of regen. You have to be careful. Like I mentioned that Winter Bears, this is the key lane to me. If you're a Winter Bears fan, you want to have reality in a good game. That quick Echo Saber, get like a Blink Dagger, set the pace of the game, allow your team to follow you into the engagement, because if he can't, there isn't really a hero that sets the scene for the fights. They need Tiny to have a good game, and this early kill is going to help a lot with that.
And top lane, the CS may be a little lower. Charles still able to get as much out of this as the CK. 9 to 3 versus the 8 for 4, so Both sides getting a very even share out of this top matchup. Bottom lane again. Look towards Tanner. Phantasma, he's going to be able to take out another. Chesty does commit in towards reality. It's a lot of stacks building up. He's already popped the one, so he won't have anything else to keep himself alive. So this time round into the breach will find a kill in return.
Chesty will be happy with this. Such a robust lane, and oh god, why is everyone so low?
I mean, Dot, he's got the stick charges, so he's going to be okay as well. I mean, once again, Winter Bear surviving only just on that top lane, but they are able to play and push to the limit.
And the thing here is Winter Bear, even though the kill score is 2 for them, the amount of regen that they're using just to be able to, stay into these lanes. You see multiple salves now, Tango's being ferried out. So they are having to, use a lot of resources just to even be present in these lanes, because into the breach they are very aggressive with the heroes that they've drafted. They want to be bullying them. They want to be just, even if they die, they just want to be wasting spells.
They go for the toss combo onto Chesty. See if they can finish off the Bristol
back. Got a big wand.
Oh, they're trying to commit onto Chesty, but Chesty is going to be fine. Reality has to get away from the Bristol, as the goo again was beginning to stack up on top of the quills. See in the mid, Xantic is going to have to take a walk back to base. Continues to go rather well for the Snap mid.
Yeah, Snapfire actually just loves this matchup. Now that I think about it more, just the wave clear, the spam, the nuke. Of course, Mars can farm a little bit. And every time we look up here, he's just running away, tail between his legs. This time he does finally go down.
Wish I could say that I'll miss you.
And now that the levels are into the breach, we'll have enough damage to deal with that Venge. So Kachal has to be just that bit more careful.
Yeah, and this is not what you want to see. It's your off lane dying, the level 2 Tusk coming into mid lane, refilling the bottle. No real presence now in that off lane.
Well, Phantasma tries to poke at Chesty there. The blast was at the ready from Tanner. Reality.
Is he going to go for this? Couple clicks. He's going to line up.
And Chesty's going to look to dive, but a good toss.
Oh, he's hit him.
Reality.
There it is.
Oh, not enough.
Oh, so close.
Reality using the avalanche as well, making sure that Chesty doesn't get in range with the quill spray. So Reality will live.
The value of the branches. OP. No. Jokes aside, very, very close to getting him. And another salve being brought in just to allow Reality to even stay here and entertain the idea of farming.
And now the next few waves have sort of met up top. We're starting to see that lead really come out now for Otica. 28 and 15 against the 14 for 3.
Oh, the race for the... Oh, Pastil, no!
I mean, Xantic's caught him in the arena.
Oh, Pastil.
He's got the fairy fire. Has he got anything else to escape with this? There's going to be another spear in a few seconds.
Kozov's coming from the south as well.
Oh, a lot of bounties. That's nice, bit of money. But the spear,
the raindrop.
Oh, it's going to save him. He's going to live, and he's got the bottle charges now to heal back up. Pastil makes it out alive.
Wait, he doesn't have 2 mana for kisses? Oh! He would have maybe tried if he had the mana there. He was 2 mana shy, but that was so aggressive from Pastil. He didn't win the 50-50 on the rune, so he TP'd to mid lane to then deny the bot regen. Overall, I'd say probably wasn't worth, but we got to see some style points for sure.
Top lane. See the snowball come out to try and protect Kachal, but the rift will drag him back. The full final right click won't kill him though. Kachal once again surviving on just minimal HP. They've got a salve ready to heal him up, so he can stick around in the lane and try and find that XP and farm that he hopes for. Bottom lane Reality taking a big blast from Tanner. Once more using that toss, getting Chesty out of his face so that Reality will be able to save himself.
Can we see the stat for just consumables used from Winter Bear? I feel like, yeah, that's... Oh, this poor Weaver. His entire economy is just pretty much keeping this Tiny even in their lane. That is an absurd amount of regen. And only 23 CS to show from that.
Phantasma turns up towards the top lane, forces J4 to have to TP out immediately. They're starting to move around as a unit. They even bring Pastil up towards this top side as well.
They're just trying to find an area of the map that they want to play. Now that Chesty's hit level 6, very powerful with the Warpath stacks, being able to actually chase people down a bit more, he's going to take this tower for free. And Winter Bear, they're looking at their heroes. There's no one who can just absorb this early fight, so they're trying to look for the pickoffs. In reality, unfortunately, he TP'd from bot to go to mid to dodge the bristle.
I mean, will they have enough damage though? Not quite.
Luckily not.
He's going to be fine, and now Pastil's ready to help turn things around. The kisses are there. Tanner goes down. Quick spear to put a stop to the cast of the ultimate. That's Xantic. He's fine.
Poor old Reality though, this carry Tiny is basically having to like play a supporting role right now, enabling Pastil to get that kill mid lane. Sure, it looks good, but now he's just farming the old small camp. Yeah, they need to find room on the map to get this Tiny into the game. We mentioned at the start of the game, he is pivotal for WinterBear's draft to feel comfortable at some point in this game, and right now it's leaning heavily towards the innate tankiness of Into the Breach being able to walk throughout this map.
Starting to get that early gold lead here. 3k lead at the 9-minute mark for Into the Breach. 3 cores at the top.
Yeah, I'm just focusing on Pastil here. He's going to be kind of the recovery mechanism right now for WinterBears. That over-aggression that Into Breach has adopted throughout the DPC has somewhat also hindered their ability to, win series. That's what WinterBears will be leaning on. If Snapfire's in the right position with the Mortimer Kisses, they have the cheap stuns. Like, they have ways to keep heroes locked in and to be exploded. So yeah, I think it's not looking great, but there is an opportunity in the future for WinterBear to take that single fight. But it is going to be difficult to set up that fight to be advantageous for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Chessie, he's just chilling down here. Like, even if they wanted to gank him, it'll take all the heroes. There is no Vessel, there is no innate way to burst a tanky Bristleback, especially with the Vanguard. A lot of physical damage on WinterBears. Yeah, Chessie, he's having the greatest of times.
We'll see in the mid is Xantic. He's got the setup with the arena. Kachar will swap himself over, get the stun off onto a Xantic, and Xantic won't be able to finish off the kill on Reality. Kisses are coming out. Only one more needs to hit, and there it is. Pastil manages to make the connection, take out Xantic. Phantasma, Shikuchi off to the side. They'll catch him with the Rift. Phantasma will try and juke around the trees, but Obstacle will get him. So you hit the return kill, but again, Pastil, he's getting the kills where they need them. They are able to bring down a Xantic.
Yeah, happy to see Pastil get the kill there. Pretty important. They just need to soak up time to allow at least Tiny to find an item. This isn't going to be one of those games where we're expecting Tiny to leave the jungle with the Echo Saber, the Shadow Blade, a blink, and be a real force in the mid game. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I mentioned the over-aggression for Into the Breach. Xantic, he sees 2 heroes here. Unfortunately for him, J4 isn't level 6 yet, so he's not able to life drain Xantic back up. Would have been probably the saving play there. Yeah, goes down to Kiss here, Kiss there. Yeah, when the CK comes in, you gotta retreat. There's not much you can do. Same thing with the Bristle. If he rocks up to the fight, I think WinterBears will be looking the other way, looking to find the split push. Pastil's happy though.
Just a bit of a pause here. Whilst they have some mild lag issues. Very close to having Chessie have the hood on top of the Vanguard.
Oh, he's doing the double tanky build. I know this is a very split thing. Some players hate the double tanky build with hood and Vanguard. Other players love it. The reasoning is because you can buy both and just run in, and then it's like if there's a Vessel, you've not got your Lotus Orb in the correct time, or you could have just bought an Ags and bought the one defensive item that you needed and just kill everything. But in this type of game, when I mentioned the lack of damage, this will be the type of build that is going to feel a million times worse for WinterBears, because they're going to just look at him and go, there's no play for us to make here. So once he gets this, I wouldn't be surprised if Into the Breach look for a smoke, take a fight, quick pick off into Roshan, using that goo from the Bristleback to minus the armor on Roshan, plus the CK's, crit, chunking him down. So far, very strong start from Into the Breach. Already, yeah, like we mentioned, a 5k lead at 10 minutes.
I mean, for WinterBear, what's sort of the best move for them, do you feel? Like, is there any sort of item that they're close to, that they're going to be able to group up and look to take a fight around?
Unfortunately not, Owen. There isn't an item that's going to be coming in the next probably 5 to 10 minutes that will be like oh, that's going to be a good one. Because, you see Venge, looking for a like Power Treads is in the quick buy. The Snapfire just completed Boots of Travel. Like they're pretty much itemizing for themselves, and it also is a reflection of the heroes that they have. These heroes, they don't have timings which are like, okay, that's your perfect 13-minute timing. It's not like it's why we have meta heroes like Sand and DK. Like you pick up the blink, you take the fight. They unfortunately don't have that, so they're itemizing for themselves and hoping that they find that team fight that Into the Breach maybe misplay and they at least scale into, but it's going to take a lot of time. But good old Pastil. If he can maybe get like a blink shard, kill off the CK illusions with his ultimate, prevent the big physical damage, you kite out the bristleback, these fights could work out pretty well in 20-25 minutes time, but it's all eyes on Winter Bear. How do they survive under this aggression? They've struggled throughout the DPC so far. Most of their games have ended around about the 25-30 minute mark due to this style of aggression, but they haven't been able to solve. But maybe this could be the series that, even after the bad lanes, they've identified their weakness. And, oh god, Chessie's
It's a lot of stacks. It's going to be a lot of money for the Bristol.
Just look at the economy right now. The net worth, Bristol, top net worth compared to the Venge. The disparity in how you can access farm, and it's why we often don't see Venge offlane nowadays.
On top lane, we'll look to make a move on to J4. They'll be able to drop the ward down and turn with the life drain. They can't quite kill him. Now Reality's in a bit of an awkward spot. They'll pull him back with the rift. The damage from the blast, Reality's gone. They're just, trying to look to force these moves, get some sort of kill, but Into the Breach, proving to be prepared for that sort of movement.
And just trying to kill off this, this pesky Pugner, but you can't. You're relying on physical damage to be your play. He just hits a decrep, and now this Tusk who's snowballed in, you can't get that Walrus Punch. You can't, 100-0 him pretty much. They're just being so greedy. We mentioned a 5k lead at 10 minutes. They just got 2k gold in 2 minutes, farming the Ancients, farming jungle. You look at the minimap, Into the Breach, they're farming everything. And there's not much that they can do. Yeah, I mentioned the disparity right there. The lane, more dominant. The Ancient creeps, 1,000 gold on top. Does help that you get a little bit of building and kills as well, but yeah, this is 7,000 net worth on this bristleback. Treads, Hood, Vanguard. Soaring to boot. Plus the cuddle behind, yeah. Winterbears, they gotta dodge this. And this Weaver, he's completed the urn. Maybe if he can somehow, sneak his way deep behind the tier 2s, like, start skipping some waves, get a vessel, but yeah, this is Into the Breach's window of the game to control it.
I mean, Chessie, very much ready to charge in on these heroes. He feels pretty unkillable here with the Treads, Hood, and Vanguard. Not a huge amount at this stage of the game that Winter Bear have to try and kill this sort of Bristle with this level of items.
Just clicking on the cores of Into the Breach is like Mars, 1800 HP. Bristle, 1700 HP. CK, 2000 HP with Armlet. Like 6000 HP on top of wands, the magic resistance. Like, there's so much raw HP you have to eat through. And if they decide to move together at any point, they're just gonna, wipe them away. But they're being patient. Some might argue too patient.
So maybe they can try something top. They're going to look to set up on Chessie. See if they can burst through this Bristle. Chessie seems to feel pretty confident that they cannot, as he'll just turn and charge straight towards them as Dot will fall. And indeed, we're very much seeing just how hard it is for them to go on this Bristle right now. Chessie just surviving through it all.
And bot lane, Otika just soloed the Weaver. And a tip to, oh my. So he rifted him closer and hit the stun. Unfortunately, Phantasma wasn't able to get the Sakuchi off in time. But yeah, very much the element of surprise there. Getting calls all across the map. Pretty much building 1,000 gold per minute here. Lead from Into the Breach. 10 minutes it was 5, now 14, it's nearly 9. We're slightly about to hit 10k.
I've got the blink dagger as well on Xantic, so into the breach. They can look for that team fight. It's not going to be easy for Winter Bears to deal with. They do have a blink themselves and Pastille, so maybe you can get into good position for the kisses.
Just look at the pure strength right now from Interbreach. You've got Chessie farming the Radiant Ancients, CK farming the Dire Ancients. Not often do you see both your cores being able to utilize the most resourceful parts of the map, but yeah. And now a smoke in between. You mentioned you got the Vessel on the Coddle, the Blink on the Mars. They're trying to find something. And Kachao, he might be in the position where he gets picked off.
Radiant are scanning.
Under the cover of night. Does get to walk away.
Oh, he's going to show
Chessie's
himself.
here.
And there's the jump. And Xantic, he won't even need the arena for this. That's bottom lane Dot. He's also going to have some trouble with the CK. Big hits coming in from Otsuka.
He's got Rift in one. Alright, here's the Jukes. Come on, Dot.
Here's the Here we go.
Oh, he's going to micro the illusions. One go left, he goes right.
Oh, Dot.
Oh, bye,
Dot
Dot.
hiding.
Oh, snowball to the neutrals.
They've got the kisses coming out, but Xantic's in. He'll jump over. He's going to look to move over towards Pastille, but he's not able to catch him with the arena. A quick blink from Pastille gets him away from the ultimate. They're still trying to see if they can find the Snapfire. Pastille's already out of there.
They're going to find the Weaver, maybe. Oh, hey, Sakuchi's out. Alright. Some big spells wasted into Breach. We'll give a extra couple minutes of breathing room, maybe for this Tiny to find some farm. Yeah, Dot having a little bit of fun there. Nice little Jukes. Does eventually go down, but still be pretty content. And we also saw a glimpse into how Snapfire can deal with the CK. As soon as he popped that ultimate, throwing the Mortimer Kisses in, kills off the illusions pretty quickly. And it did force into the Breach to somewhat, you know, disengage. Yeah. Winter Bears. Just farming whatever they're given right now. 10,000 gold on Chessie. About to complete an AC, which might be the quickest AC we've seen on Bristleback in this DPC. For sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to check on the stats on that one when he's got it picked up. Indeed, this is going to be a very, very fast timing. And we'll just add an extra level of difficulty for Winter Bears trying to get these kills. Top lane. We'll try and lead in on to Chessie.
You got to commend Dot there. You know, he's running up, allowing his boy to survive. That. Oh, what? Huh?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Xantic?
What could he have had that, do you think?
I thought he was just chilling in the trees.
Oh, I see.
He was just watching.
I guess he didn't go looking soon enough as he didn't expect the instant TP from the trees. Chessie, it's going to step up. They've got some good damage here.
They're going to get him.
Oh, they've got him.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, that's a big kill for Reality. Chessie overstepping the mark a bit there. Felt that he was unkillable, and Winter Bear proved that he isn't. They take him out.
And not to just try and, you know, provide some, you know, fake hype and whatnot, but Tiny, at least in this scenario, is one of the heroes that his second item, if it is Silver Edge, he can replicate that punishment over and over again. So if Into the Breach continue playing this split on the map, farming both ancient camps, the Radiant and the Dire side, there might be windows where Winter Bears get that kill. If you're Into the Breach, with this type of lead, they need to be playing aggressive. They need to be skipping the waves, forcing Winter Bear to be closed into their map. And to prevent this style of play happening where you get that one kill that suddenly brings the 11k lead to a 9k lead.
Go for the smoke, but Kachal was in range of Xantic, so his will be instantly dispelled. So, no, sorry, not Kachal, Dot was.
This is just going to be a...
Kachal. Oh, spear won't connect. Doesn't matter, though. That double damage, they've got more than enough damage to bring down the Vengeful Spirit. They'll look towards the Roche.
Yeah, this is going to be straight away into Roshan. Using the goo from Chessie, minusing the armor, plus, you know, a Taker's crit is... This will go down pretty quick. Just hope that you got a little bit of DD action on the Mars. So, yeah. That one death on the Bristleback will remind Into the Breach not to be this aggressive, not to be to respect their opponent, and you see that with the instant Roshan after. It's take the Roshan, group back up, move across the map, and we do have the AC now complete.
So a pre-20-minute AC.
And he probably, like, that pickoff where he did die, you could argue he might not go down now, just because the physical damage that the little shredder from Snapfire, the wave of terror from Venge somewhat mitigated, and it is 3 minutes faster. Whew. It's a quick one. He's just been parked in the Radiant Triangle for the last 5 minutes, bless him.
We'll see if Reality can set something up with this Shadow Blade. He's going to look for the easier kill. Goes for Tanner. He's got the burst to take him out, but now the odds out from Motaker. But Pastel does have kisses if he can get himself in position. He'll start sending them in from the side. Arena's
nice
out.
cancel.
Chesney D tried to get over to join the fight. Still though, it's Phantasma that's lost his life. There's the stun, the drag back onto Pastille. Zotica will still get the kill. Kachal having to TP away from Jesse back in the mid after stopping his TP attempts over towards the bottom. Reality. So if they've got the combo here.
Well, they don't. They do. They don't.
They're trying to get in range for the toss back.
Atlantic's just dancing around now.
And he's got Blink. Get him with the spear. Kachal is using that swat to make sure that Chessie's not able to lead in onto Reality. And Chessie, he's going to try and chase down Winterbet. See if he fancies diving the base at this point. Looks like he'll hold back. He doesn't want to get too ahead of himself.
Like, even at the start of that fight, with a really clutch TP cancel from the Vengeful Spirit, but you're just fighting into an overwhelmingly strong CK and a Mars. Both the supports there. Sure, the Cuddle dies at the start. It's a 3v4, and they weren't really able to get much else out from that fight. And this is it. This is the grouping, as expected from Into the Breach. All the tanky boys together. The sustain from the Cuddle, the sustain from the Pugnet.
They've still got a couple of minutes left on Chessie's Aegis. It's Winterbear. Not a lot they can throw out to try and push back the siege from Into the Breach, as that will be a full set of wrecks on the bottom. Still got tier 2s to deal with in the other lanes, so they'll back off for now into the Breach and look to push those with lanes out as well.
Wouldn't be surprised if this is a quick push and then straight back into mid lane. You see the lines being drawn about top and mid, but because they see CK top, with the bristle showing mid lane, this is a pretty heads up smoke. Try and punish with CK. But after he pushes this out, I wouldn't be surprised. CK, he would walk very defensively here. And Into Breach well aware of this, also smoking up. The one small play Winterbear's had.
Or Dot. He's got the snowball off in time. Over towards the neutrals. I'll be able to get the blink off, but Azantic will follow up with the jump forward, gets the arena down, trapping the three of them. Dot will go down, double kill for Azantic. Kachal also to fall, 3 dead. Pastille and Reality having to go desperately for the TPs out, and they will make it away, so at least able to cut their losses there. Still, of course, a painful fight for Winterbear. He's not able to deal with the jump from Into the Breach.
Yeah, you got to give it to Winterbears. Even when behind, they're still trying to find windows to make plays. Like, their draft doesn't support it, but they're going to give it a go, because if they don't, they'll just lose on economy. And if they do and they find a kill, they could surprise Into the Breach, and that's what they're looking for, the surprise factor. But Into the Breach, they read them like a book. They put CK into top, they instantly smoke up everyone else, they run into the bait, kill them before they even get to the CK. And they're just outpacing them a lot, and it helps, of course, with the excellent lead they're able to build up. And CK just completing the heart.
Yeah, well, we've got a full heart on CK. Zantic.
Got a BKB.
He's got his BKB. They've got all the items to keep this push going. 40 seconds still to burn through the Aegis on Chessie.
Poor Kachal, the Vengeful Spirit, still trying to find his Aghanims. And even when he gets it, it's not going to be too much of a game changer. Top Rex falls.
The creeps have been cut.
Okay, you know what? Chilling.
Well, they won't lose a second melee Rax quite yet.
Well, they'll go down mid, they'll take the tier 2, and then they'll most likely force out the game-ending fight here. I don't think Into the Breach wants to be patient anymore. I don't think they need to wait for anything else, even with Aegis expiring. And here, the Silver Edge on Tiny. When Aegis is gone, I'd argue that this is Winter Bear's final hurrah in the game. Is this? We got the bristle. He's broken. We throw him up. Maybe we get to blow him up in time. With a wasted arena, it's also looking maybe to be that way.
Dot will still die, of course.
Has the buyback though. This is the key fight, Winter Bear. If you want to have any chance of coming back into this very difficult game, you're going to somehow get through the CK illusions, the Plague Ward, the Never Ward, sorry.
Well, again, the creeps have been cut momentarily, so the backdoor protection will kick back in. Phantasma doing his best to try and hold off the chance of Into the Breach getting another set of racks. And Chessie, oh my god, they nearly had him.
I told you, they nearly did, but they didn't.
Nearly have him, but nearly isn't going to quite cut it here. They have to get these kills if they want to try and hold this game on, and they won't manage to do so.
Oh, poor old Dot. He has had internet issues at the start of the game as well. A couple pauses.
Unfortunate for the lad here. Of course, Into the Breach, they got what they came for. They did get another melee racks.
We're seeing some Weaver and Pugner action on the side here. Weaver is not going to be killing off J4.
And they were so close there to killing Chessie. I think, again, a lot closer than maybe Chessie expected. He was brought down very, very low there when Winter Bear were able to connect all sort of the whole combo.
Beautiful, actually. This is really a piece of art. Oh, that poor Smasher. He's got everything hitting him. Bugs.
What's going on in Bugs?
Okay. Wait. Can we see through his skull to see the Weather? Is that how it worked? Zoom in. Yeah? Oh, God. Into the mind of a Hellbear Smasher. Not much there. Ah, Dot's back. Welcome back, Dot.
There we go. They're going to have one more fight in them, maybe Winter Bear. They have got everybody still alive.
They need to quickly, reset.
Yep.
Get some resources. And, yeah. Try and find a way to surprise him. There's no CK ultimate for 30 seconds, no BKB, no arena. Bristleback's just been nearly killed off. It's incredibly difficult, just to be clear. This is, if you looked at the win probability right now from Gaben himself, it's probably... it's 100! I was about to say 99 to be polite, but that's a fat 100. Yeah, alright. Prove everyone wrong, Winter Bear. Find that initiation. You got this, boys.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
I'm trying, Owen, alright? I'm trying.
That's the ally. They've got all their ults. I mean, they've got one more round. Wait, no, actually, no, they're still waiting on the kisses. No, kisses up in 8 seconds. So if they can get in with the break here onto Chessie, maybe they can kill the Bristle.
And then the Mega creeps now. Oh.
26-minute Mega's never really what you want to have to deal with, but...
They don't have to wave clear either. This is going to be... Into the Breach could be just torturous right now if they disengage and hold them here, but they don't want to do that. They see the victory in sight. They just want to get themselves out of this game. But there is a play. There's the swap from Venge into a toss.
Oh, swap into
base.
Toss.
Swap into toss into base.
Oh, that's true.
All right, boys. Here it is.
Swap
That's
into
the strat.
toss. Swap into toss into break.
Swap into toss into break.
See if they can do it. The arena's down. Azantic will miss the spear. See if that matters. Chessie's getting... Look, they've killed Chessie. They've killed Chessie. Can they get anything more? Kisses. To connect. There'll be a buyback from Kachali's in with a magic missile onto J4. Pastel jumps forward with the scatter blast. J4 protects himself with the Grapplify, but the Spirit Vessel is upon him. Toss from Reality takes him down. Another kill for the Tiny. Look at the setup. The Ward's Otaka, but this CK's still got a lot of HP to try and burst through. Reality has picked up a third, but they're still going to deal with the Mars and the CK. Reality is in trouble. He's been surrounded by the illusions. He goes down, and that will be it. GG is called. They give it one final attempt there with that last fight win to the Bear, but all in all, just a bit too much for them to deal with. As Into the Breach will get this game one sorted.
Yeah, and great game from Into the Breach there. The way that they played their lane, super aggressive. I love the draft here. It's pretty much 3 tanky boys who get the supporting cast that keep them alive the entire time.